Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back to plan for the week of October the 14th up until the 20th. And for today I am going to be using a very fall autumn festive colored kit from Nicole Alexia Designs. I decided to choose this really pretty one. This is actually one of her micro kits. As you guys know, I don't usually buy full kits from really any shop, and when I do, I like to utilize as many of them in a vertical layout, so I do end up dipping into my binder system for that, which if you guys have been following me, you guys have seen that in the past. But I usually like to use kits that have minimal stickers, or at least less stickers than vertical layout sticker kits. So for today I am going to be using this one. This one is called Autumn. So this is the $5 micro kit layout, which comes with 2 full boxes, some headers, a ton of labels, bow ombre boxes, date covers, date dots, some more checklists here, and a bunch of icons and a ton of more labels here, which I think is pretty perfect for the way that I plan in my hourly planner. Aside from this, I also have a couple of different washies. I'm sorry about the glare. I was looking into my washi collection to see which washies would match with this kit, and these are the ones that I found. So the first 2 are from Simply Gilded. I believe, yeah, this was from my September, I want to say, subscription box, and this was one that I purchased earlier this year. And then this last one is actually a collab with SPC and Once More with Love. So as you guys can see, the SPC bow here and the Once More with Love. This is in burgundy. These are on different foils, but I don't think it should matter too much. Let's go ahead and get started with the things that I like to start with, and those are my bottom washies. I usually use the 5mm ones, as you guys know, for on top as a header. So I'll go ahead and put that, lay down my date covers, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm all done with the date covers and everything else that I do. I think everything is pretty cute and everything matches together. At least I think so. So let's go ahead and move on to the sidebar. For the sidebar, I have these full boxes, which I think I'm going to do the boots, just because I really like this pretty gold leaf and I want that at the end of Sunday. So let me dig into my little glitter album. I actually just made a video organizing some of these stickers, and yeah, I have full box overlays that are very fall themed, so I decided that to put them in the front so I could see them. Well, the only thing is that these full box overlays are on rose gold, just because at the time that I bought these, I was super obsessed with rose gold foil, and I was like, why would I get any other foil if I use rose gold all the time? But this kit is full of gold foil, and although I do have gold foil elements in one of the washies, I also have like this coppery one, and then this one actually is rose gold foil. So I don't think it should matter, although I know some people are probably cringing that I'm using so many foils. But you know what? It's okay. So what I'm going to do for this one, I think I want to use the sweater weather one. Just because all the plaids remind me of like sweaters. And it is sweater weather, or it's starting to be at least. So I'm going to just lay that overlay right there. Can't tell too much on camera, but it's really beautiful. So I will take this, but before that, maybe I shouldn't have taken it yet, right? I'm gonna get some habit trackers. So I have some of these from SPC because yeah, I don't think the kit comes with any, which is fine. I almost want to use one of these. Yeah, I think I will use this one right here. And this is going to be for tracking my Patreon posts. As you guys know, I do have a Patreon, which there's been a lot going on in my life, but I've been trying to post as much as I can on Patreon, and I've been posting pretty big things like a behind the scenes video, and I also have let them know about something new that I'm working on, which you guys will eventually see. But of course, I do want to give sneak peeks as well as first dibs to my patrons. I also went live for my patrons on Friday, which was very, very nerve-wracking. It was the first time I've ever gone live, but I think it was pretty good. It ended up being really, really nice. I have some of these little headers, so I might just use them. Do I have any boxes? Let's see. Okay, so I was looking at my stash of ombre heart checklists, and I think one of these would go, but I think I'm gonna go with more of a colorful vibe. Found these that I think would go with this color, and then these that I think would go with that darker color. So that's what I'm going to use. So let's see. One is gonna be for this week, and then the other one will be for a to-do list for the week. So let me see, I have some little scripts for my shop. So we have to do, and we have this week. Okay, so we'll do to do first, right here, and then we'll do one of these darker ones. Yeah, that fits perfectly. So done with this one, and I'll take these, and then I will put that right here. Yeah, that fits perfect. This week. Okay, so that looks really, really nice. And then this week was from the 14th until the 20th. And since I am covering the October script on top, I do like to leave the calendar here just so I know. I mean, I know which month I'm in because I have the tab here, but I don't know, I just really like having that calendar there, and it works out with all the stickers that I put in my sidebar. So now we can go ahead and move on to the next things. Next, I'm going to mark all of my videos, which I don't think I had as many videos as I usually have this week. This week has been a crazy week, guys. It's been so eventful, and it was probably one of the most stressful weeks. I am just beat, tired, and that's the reason also why this video is going up so late, because I'm filming it pretty late. I usually like to get these up, you guys know, on Sundays, but it's not gonna go up. I think I'm still going to mark it on Sunday though. I don't know, let me see. For my videos, I'm going to use these and these. So let's see, on Monday we had my week 2 check-in video. Okay, on Wednesday I had a new releases. So I'll put right here, new releases. Then on Thursday I got my, what did I get up? I got my organization video. So that was the video where I organized all of my foiled stickers and wiggles. So that is going to go on nice with me. And then on Saturday I got up my Erin Condren haul, which I got a bunch of items, guys. Super excited for you guys to see. If you guys have not checked that out, if you guys have not checked out any of these videos, you guys definitely should. Let me see, so I'll put them around like 9 a.m. Yeah, that's what I like to do. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, maybe I should. Yeah. Just gonna wipe this out. There you go. And then I think I am going to label my plan with me. I think so. Okay. Oh, that's such a pretty red color. I love it. Okay. So those are going to be the videos for this week. And now we can go ahead and move to day by day. Let's see. On Monday, I first and foremost FaceTimed my grandma and my grandpa, which I hadn't FaceTimed them in a little bit. I usually FaceTime and talk to my grandma a lot during the week, but this time I got to talk to my grandpa too, which I love them both very much, as you guys know. I want to use, I want to use gold. I think I have the FaceTime ones here. Let me see, I do. So just take one of these. These are from SBC. And then I will put you right there, first thing in the morning. I forgot to check this. So I did post on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday was the behind the scenes video, and then Friday I went live, and then I kind of stopped posting during this weekend because I had a bunch of things which my patrons knew about because I talked about it in the live. Okay, so next, what else did we do? I posted on Instagram, which I've been pretty okay about posting on Instagram this week. Let me see how many times I posted. I think I posted 3 times this week. Okay, so let's see. For Instagram, I have a couple of stickers that I can use. Go ahead and use some of these from Fox and Pip. These are bigger ones. I think I have some smaller ones too, but I'm trying to give love to every single one of my stickers here. I might have posted that really early in the day. Well, before that, I'm going to put that my insurance was due, because this is the day that I ended up paying my dad. I think the gray one would look cute here. Yeah. So let's see. I can put that on one of these labels. Do the gray on gray. I think that's cute. Can you see? Very cute. Very cute. So I'll put this here. Then I'll put post on IG here. Okay, and then I got my video up, and then I was working on both orders as well as something else. I've been working on something for quite a bit, and I'm excited for you guys to see. You know what? I can do like a work sticker, just because, as you guys know, that is basically my work now. Etsy and YouTube and anything else that earns me money. So let's do these. Yeah, I think these would work. Let's see. So we can do, yeah, we can do it right here. And then maybe we can use some of these washies. So I was pretty much working on that for a while, both orders and stuff. I didn't get to go to the post office this day, but that was okay because I got a lot done. So let's do it up until, take one of these, and then put you here. I didn't end up cooking this day because this was Columbus Day and my dad was home, so he ended up just cooking fettuccine alfredo, which I could definitely put in here. Okay, so I have some of these. I think these are from Nicole, Alexia Designs. So let's take this one, and then I'll put it at the very end of the day. And I will just write chicken alfredo. Okay, chicken alfredo, perfect. So that was Monday for me. Moving on to Tuesday. On Tuesday, I actually had one of my friends, Maritza, come over and help me. She helped me work and print and cut and stuff like that. She came, I believe, at 9 up until 2, and we cut so many stickers, and I'm so happy to have had her help me, and hopefully she can come help me a little bit more. She did a pretty good job with that. So first and foremost, I dropped off Andrew, so I think I'm just gonna mark it because we do have some little asterisks here. So let's put drop off Andrew. Andrew, if you guys don't know, is my little brother. I'm usually the one who's in charge of dropping him off, and sometimes I pick him up when my mom comes a little bit later, or whenever he has karate, which is, I believe, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I usually just kill 2 birds with 1 stone by going to pick him up, and then just after that we go to the post office really quick. Maritza got me some coffee because I had run out of K-Cups. I don't even think I had coffee on Monday, which I probably was pretty grumpy. I really like coffee, if you guys don't know, but... So, I asked her to pick some up for me before she got there. And, of course, I paid for her coffee as well. So, that was a Starbucks run, which I think I have scripts for that. I'm trying to use as many of my scripts as I can. There you go, Starbucks run. There you go. So let's put you right here, okay? And then let me put the Maritza was in. So I have some of these sticker shop stickers from One Time in a Million. So I'm going to take the cutting ones and we'll do on one of these, I think. And I would just put Maritza. We actually had a really good talk and I had a really good time. I don't, as you guys know, I'm always pretty much home, so I don't have interaction with like people anymore that much at all, unless I'm like going to like Target or getting coffee or stuff. So it was really nice to have somebody to talk to. And hopefully I can have not only her, but I think maybe my friend Cynthia can come help me, which she's like a family friend, so that would be nice. Maritza, I'll put cuts, stickers. Okay. And then I think I will use some of this cute washi. Or should I use this one? Here. Super cute. And then after that, she went home, so I went to the post office this day. So I'm going to put... No, I'll put one of these. I'll put to go. Right here. And then I'll put pick up Andrew. And go to the post office. Oh, I don't know why I put go to, but it's okay. Post office. And then after, when I got home, I cooked my meal prep for the rest of the week. So let me see. Okay, so I have these 2 sheets of the cooking ones. I believe she doesn't sell this one anymore. I think she sells, this is the newest one, the 2.0. I don't know which one to use. I really like this one because she was like chopping here and it had a bit more color, but I think I'm going to hoard this and I'm going to use the new one. I don't know why I'm like this, but okay, so I think I'll take this one right here and I will put it here. And then I'll just do cook. So I cook and Paul came to my house. He tried the food. And then we actually went to go watch a movie this day because it is cheaper on Tuesdays. I'm pretty sure you guys know that. But we went to go watch Hustlers, which we've been wanting to watch Hustlers for like, I'm going to say like over a month now. And something always ends up happening that we don't end up going. So like, I feel like we've bought tickets like 3 times, honestly. So we finally got to watch the movie and I liked it. I think it was a pretty good movie. Okay, but who remembers these really cute movie marquees from Glam Planner? I used to love these so much, and I'm so glad that I've kept them in my collection. Although none of these colors really go with the kit, which is kind of sad. So I think I'm just going to take the black one. Super cute, right? So glad about that. So let me write this out. So I think the movie started at, let me see, at 7:30. So yeah, it's perfect to put it at the end of the day. And I think I have some popcorn. Let me see. Yeah, I had some of these. Oh, these could have gone with the kit too, but I love that Glam Planner one. So I will take this one. This is definitely me and Paul. Let's see. And I will put you right here. Hustlers at 7:30. Perfect. Love that so much. Okay, now moving on to Wednesday. On Wednesday, I went on a Starbucks run. I think I've had Starbucks, I'm gonna say, a lot this week because, as I mentioned, I didn't have my Keurig and I've just been like so busy, or just like things that I had going on, that I didn't really have time to go to Target up until like I think I asked my sister to get me some because I was spending way too much money on Starbucks. I totally forgot that I had these little Halloween spooky coffee cups. So what if I peel this up? I'm gonna try to peel it up just because I want to use this. I think I'm gonna put it in my sticker binder just because I want to use those spooky cups as much as I can, but I know I can reuse this for sure. And this is the beauty with having one of these. If you guys are interested, I always get questions on these little albums. I will go ahead and leave a link for it down below, so make sure to check that out. So let's see, we can do, I think any of these go, yeah. So let me do the little, I'll do the little zombie, that's cute. Okay, put you here, and then another Starbucks run right here. Okay, cute. Then after that, I posted on Patreon twice, and oh, this day was my new releases day, so I was very, very busy making all that happen. So when I have new releases, mostly all that day has to do with having everything ready to film my video, edit the video, take pictures of every single sticker that I offer, make the listings, which I think the listings take the most time to make. And then I have to make everything live. So I have to make my stickers live as I am making the video live. So everything has to be edited, uploaded, and good to go. So let's see, what can I do to mark this? Thinking we can have the computer, the camera. Yeah, it's cute. I'm also going to mark my payday first and foremost. So regular days, I will get an email on Monday saying that I will get paid, and that goes through on Tuesday. So that's why I mark it on Tuesday. But since it was a holiday, I didn't get the email until Tuesday. So that means that I get my actual paycheck on Wednesday. So let me just take one of these. Put you here. And then let's see. What can we do? I'm thinking I want to do one of these. Like 3 heart chocolates or something. Yeah, so put you, oh well, before I can put film, edit, upload, take pictures, and then make listings for all the stickers. Okay. So thinking how I'm gonna, well, we'll just put it here, and then I'll put another one here. I think that works. Right? Yeah, that works out. Okay. And then I'm going to mark my food for this day, which it was, of course, my meal prep since I did cook on Tuesday. So I'll just put this one. I just like writing it there. So this is what I ate for Wednesday. And then last but not least, I am just going to mark that I was watching Gilmore Girls this day as well. Just because, as you guys know, I've been doing that quite a lot. So, let's put it right there. Gilmore Girls, there you go. That is it for the first half of the week. Super, super cute. Moving on to the second half. On Thursday, I think I want to do one of these because I did get the behind the scenes video up from my new releases on well, it was part like Tuesday, part Wednesday on my Patreon there, so I am just gonna go ahead and put that there. That's that. And then I also went ahead and worked on orders. I worked a lot this day, as well as I was doing that, instead of watching Gilmore Girls like I usually do, I was listening to podcasts. I believe I listened to, I want to say, like 3 different podcasts, and I hadn't done that in a long time, and it just made me feel super motivated, and I really liked it. So I kind of want to mark that. Maybe I can go ahead and use one of these houses. Let me know if you guys have any favorite podcast that you really like to listen to. I'm really open to listening to more podcasts. I don't know, I just feel really motivated, like I mentioned, and I like it. So that's for that. Then I am going to go ahead and mark orders. So I think I will use one of these 3 bow checklists. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just put it right here. I will just put things I'd like to put, so print and cut, pack orders, and go to post office. And then I have, I think, some munchkins here. For that, go, I have some of these. So put there, and that was it. And then after, I'm going to put, I think I did post on Instagram this day. So for Instagram, we'll do one of these. And then for my meal prep, I will do one of these. So let's see. Put Instagram there. This one here. Maybe I'll do it on a label since I have a couple here. And then I want to mark that I was studying this day too. So let me just write here. Okay, and then for studying, I think I might have some study scripts. Yeah, I have some study day here. So, as I've been mentioning, my class has been getting a ton more intense. So, like I mentioned, it's a good and bad thing. I think this week there was just a lot, just because, as you guys know, my sister's bridal shower was on the 19th, which I had all intention of filming, but there was just so much, and I will go ahead and explain it as I am planning for it. So that's it for Thursday. Moving on to Friday. On Friday, I dropped off my little brother, so let me just mark that in the beginning of the day. My mom didn't go to work this day because we were prepping for the party on Saturday, so she ended up dyeing my hair really early in the morning after I dropped off my little brother. So I'm going to mark that. Do I have anything? So these are the little stickers that I've been using whenever I dye my hair. So I'll go ahead and use these. I do think these I don't think she has these anymore. I think she reformatted them. So we'll get just get one of these and put dye hair. I had been wanting to dye my hair all week, guys, but I had just been so busy that I was like, no, I can't. And it was really nice that my mom dyed it for me, because obviously it's so much faster than me dyeing it myself. So that was in the morning. Then I worked on orders this day. So let me mark it with these. I'll put orders. And then I think I will use some of that washi. Should I do this one? Yeah, this one's cute. Okay, so then let me see these. Should I move? Okay. I'll put the little orders here. Cute. And I think I'll just use something else that's cute. Let me see. What do I have? Yeah, I'll use these. I haven't used these in... Yeah, I don't think I used it last week. Did I? I might have used this one. Okay. So let's do little labels and a little cutting machine. Okay, there we go. And after that, I want to put my meal prep. That's what I ate for the day. This one. And I'm just going to put it on a label here. Yeah, that's cute. Put it here. And then I did go live on my Patreon, which was really nice. It was my first time, so everything was very, very new to me. But it ended up working out, so I'm glad about that. Alright, so I'm going to get one of these Super Happy Marus from Paper Milk. Let's take this one right here. The one that says yay. And then I will put it on one of these. And I will put live. On Patreon. It was really nice. I got to show my patrons a sneak peek of the project I've been working on, which they kind of had already an idea of it, but I really showed them what I had so far, and they gave me even like suggestions for just different things. So you guys will see that eventually, maybe in a couple of weeks, I'm thinking. So it was really fun. And then last but not least, I went to go study. Me and my boyfriend went to Bark Cafe once again. So let me do one of the little study dates. I think I want to do... Okay. I have some of these. These are really cute. They're the last minute cramming. So I think I'm going to use these. Or maybe I'll use that Saturday morning. Yeah, I'll use that Saturday morning. Sorry, I went ahead and got a 1 in a million little sticker. So I'll just put study date. Just because I don't want it to be the same exact way as the one that's right next to it. I don't know. I guess I'm weird like that. Oop, there you go. Here. Perfect. Okay, so that was it for Friday, and I'm moving on to Saturday. On Saturday, of course, before the party, before any party, we have to clean the house. So I have one of these cleaning little munchkin stickers from Once More With Love. I think I'll take this cute one with the little spray bottle. I think that's cute. I'm gonna put that there, and I might as well use some labels. So let's see, which one can we do? We can do this one. So I will put clean. There. Oh, which I actually had a little thing to use that, but I like my munchkins too, so we'll put that. And then I was studying. I cleaned for like I want to say like an hour or two. I woke up really early to do so. This is in between like my studying time, but that's okay. I'm still gonna mark it, I think. Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't. So I will use one of these. Should I use... Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this too. Okay, so this was a really crazy day because while I was studying, everybody else was getting ready for the party. And then I had class. As you guys know, I have class now from 2 to 5, which is... It was kind of hectic because the party started at 4. So while the party had started, I was still in class. I don't know. It was very stressful to have all of that going on. And aside from that, like this class, like I'm telling you, like classes have been getting like harder and harder and more intense as the weeks have gone by. So it definitely was a lot that I had to do. prior. Okay, so I have some of these. Now I'm gonna use these. This was me, like go, 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 like very go, go, go. Not only with studying, with like pretty much everything else. So, I'll put study all morning. Okay, and that was for this amount of time. And then I'm gonna put my class, which was at 2. So put class here. I have some class stickers. Okay, so I have these. I think I'll take this little orange one. I think this one would go. Okay, put you here. That was until 5, but I'm not going to mark it. The only thing I am going to mark is my sister's bridal shower. So that was at 4 and it ended until like the night. So I was very tired by the time that I got there because I don't know, every time I'm done with class, I'm very drained because of all the things that we have to do in class, which just because we only meet once a week, so there's like a lot to do. We get right to the point for those 3 hours. So then by the time that I got home, I realized that I still had to get ready. I had done my makeup prior, but I still had to do my hair and like put my clothes on and stuff like that. So yeah, and then I had to be in charge of like the games in the bridal shower and stuff like that, which my sister's friend Janet helped so much. So I'm so thankful that she was here while I was in class. But I am just going to put this here. I'll put it around this time. Right there. Okay, so I'm going to use a cute little I know these are coffee stickers, but we're going to pretend like they are teacups. Because it was, as you guys know, it's a tea party bridal shower. And then the last thing that I am going to mark here, which I totally forgot about until like right now, is that it was my brother Enzo's birthday, which I did end up texting him. So happy about that. I always talk about him. I think he lives in Chicago, so I'm not able to see him, but he did mention that he will be here for the wedding, so that makes me super happy. Okay, so I'll just take one of these cute happy birthdays. Just put that at the end. Okay, Enzo's birthday. Perfect. And then last but not least for Sunday, I'm going to start off with my full box here that I have. As you guys know, since these come with 2, I like to just put the other one down here on Sunday. Just because, like I mentioned, Sundays are more of my chill days. And that looks cute there. Sorry you guys weren't able to see that. So then I'm going to use this label for church. And then I have a little church script right here. And then last but not least, I was working on what I'm telling you guys that I'm working on. So I made a few changes, and so I think I'll just leave it like that. I think the last thing that I am going to mark is going to be me going to Target. So I have some little Target bags right here. I'm not meal prepping for this next upcoming week just because I just wanted to really rest a little bit on Sunday too, which is I think also why I didn't get around to filming my plan with me, which is totally fine because I am filming it now. Do I have anything here? Target run. But I did go with my sister. She had to return some things, and then I picked up a couple of things here and there. Also, I can totally put one of these. I think this one would go perfectly. So those are the 2 less things that I'll go ahead and put. So put you here. I did do that. And then I'll put Target Run. right at the end. Okay, so that pretty much concludes this video. So let me go ahead and open up my spread so you guys can take a whole look at it. Okay, so this is how this week ends up looking. A ton of gold. I don't know if you guys can tell too much, but I'm super happy with how it looks. As you guys know, my all-time favorite color is red, and any shade of red at that. So like this pretty red or even like a burgundy color I really love. So I'm completely in love with this spread. Super happy with how much I put. As you guys can see, it has been a pretty busy week for me. Hopefully now that the party's over, it won't be too busy, but I do know that I have to focus a lot more time now on studying and getting new things out in my shop. So I hope you guys are looking forward to all of that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already, and hopefully I will get to see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.